Sometime in antiquity, there'd been a rock slide. Big ones. I wished I'd had a hard hat.
Lion's head.
A great stone lion's head with a gaping maw full of fangs. As far as I knew, nobody had cast eyes upon it for centuries as it stood, waiting in the cool shadows. The words of the psalm kept running through my head. Save me from the lion's mouth.
Save me from the lion's mouth.
From a distance, the lion's head had been impressive. Close up, it was frightening. Hey, one of the fangs is a separate piece. I could hear the sound of a lot of stone moving, and I knew I was in danger.
No! Senior Stobbart! Senior Stobbart! Are you all right? Senior Stobbart!
I am too smart. I am too smart.
Ah, that was good.
S-M-A-R-T.
That was a good one. I enjoyed that one. I'm glad I did that. Restore. See, this is why deaths can be good. See. You just have to remember to save. Or it goes back to a little bit before you die, you know? I mean...
A great stone lion's, as far as I knew, waiting in the words of the psalm, save. A great stone, as the word, save. From a distance, close up. Hey! I could hear the sound, and I knew. Oh, very funny, you psychos!
Senior Stobbart! Senior Stobbart! Are you all right?
It's okay, Lopez, I'm fine!
Que susto me has dado! You gave me a scare!
Nice try, Templars.
I gave myself a scare, too! We should probably save again. Although it's not like it takes that long to get back here.
I wished that I had Leary's flashlight now. It just felt like a pitted stone wall. I'd almost been killed for the sake of a red herring. I wished that I had... It just felt like I'd almost...
Okay, we need to use the mirror, I think, to redirect the light. Didn't we do this before? Was it in this game or a different game?
There, in the middle of the door, I could see some kind of socket. It looked like this wasn't quite the dead end it had seemed.
All right, now we can put the key in the socket.
Open sesame! Another secret door!
Well, that's unfortunate.
Before I left, though, there was one last thing to do. You won't be needing that replacement piece anymore, Countess. I found it with the children. You'll probably want to be alone for a while. I'll be out in the garden with Lopez.
Okay, and then we're gone.
George, welcome back.
Come in, George. It's good to see you again.
Is it?
Sure. What did you find in Spain?
Without Andre, we wouldn't have got this far, George.
Yeah, I know. The clues led to an underground chamber at the bottom of a well. The Templars had left a tapestry showing a chessboard. The white pieces were vastly outnumbered. There was a stream running across the board, and a Templar knight on a horse.
Does it mean anything to you, Andre?
No, nothing.
Maybe we should tell Andre what else you found, George.
I don't trust Andre.
There's a map and a Latin inscription to the west at the edge of the world.
George found that in a cave in Syria.
Yeah, where the assassin almost killed me.
Then we have got the burning of Jacques de Molay and the date, 1314.
From the window of the church in Montfaucon Square, one of the few places where nobody tried to kill me.
Then we have the image of a church that George found at the excavation. I don't recall anyone trying to kill you there either, George.
And finally we have the tapestry in Spain. Did I mention I almost got killed there?
Not yet, but I'm sure you're about to.
It was only my cat-like reflexes that saved me from certain death.
Cat-like reflexes, eh?
And while I was risking life and limb, where were you, Andre? Getting your glasses fogged up over an Etruscan vase?
That's enough, boys. Can we get back to saving the world?
Of course. My apologies.
He started it.
Well, the Latin phrase
I don't know.
are the words of Julius Caesar. He was describing the island of Britain.
Are you sure? The map didn't look much like Britain.
How come Caesar described Britain as being at the edge of the world?
To the Romans, the Mediterranean was the center of the universe. Britain was a remote, unfriendly place inhabited by blue-painted savages.
It hasn't changed much,
They've stopped painting themselves blue.
except when they go to a football match.
They used an extract from a plant called woad, Isetis tinctoria. The Scots were using it until fairly recently in the wars with the English.
Fairly recently? I don't recall the Scots being at war with the English. How recently are you talking about?
I believe William Wallace's men used it in the 13th century. They might well have been using it as late as...
You can't remember, can you?
1314.
Ah, we're back onto that, are we?
Andre, what is it? What do you mean?
1314 in Scotland. The Battle of Bannockburn.
That would explain the stream on the chessboard. That's what a burn is. Right, Andre? As in Bannockburn?
Right, George. And it gets better. Tradition has it that the Scots were helped by a shock force of, well, can't you guess?
Knights Templar?
Yes, a group of outlawed Templars. They are said to have turned the tide for the Scots.
And it all ends at a church in the Isle of Britain at Bannockburn in a church.
What are we waiting for? I'll call a cab.
Well, now we're all going, huh?
I can't go.
Andre, you've been loads of help, but
What George is trying to say is that you shouldn't feel guilty.
I was?
We understand you've got commitments. Oh, listen, we have to hurry. Let's go, George.
We'll see it through. Oh, and, don't worry about us.
Don't worry about us. Don't worry about us. Alright, here we go.
It must be done.
Oh, I guess so. And we must be nearly there. Somewhere, out there in the dark, is Scotland. We've come a long way together to get here.
Yeah. Let's hope it was worth it.
Who's this?
There's something I've been meaning to say to you, Nico.
Is this the right time and place, George?
There might not be another time. I don't want to waste this chance.
Oh,
You
no.
don't need to say anything. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else but here with you. Now.
Okay.
You're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep?
Sleep? At a time like this?
Excited, huh?
Would you like something to help you sleep, dearie? I've got some tablets in my bag.
Oh, no. Thank you.
Thanks all the same, ma'am.
I don't. What? I don't.
I've still got the clown's nose.
So I see. You should throw it away, George.
I've still got the
So I see.
All right. I guess we're done talking. Who's this person? Let's talk to them.
Pardon me.
Yes, my dear.
Do you know what time we're due in Sterling?
6:15, but we're running 8 minutes late.
8 minutes. That's insane.
What's the book you're reading?
Oh, it's something I picked up at the station. A medieval detective story. Quite well written for that kind of thing. It's been out of print for years.
What's the title of the book?
The Crooked Crusader Caper by Molly Pegram. I assumed the author was a woman, but apparently not. His real name is...
Professor Nigel Pegram.
That's right. Do you know him?
No, I never met him.
George is a great fan of his, though.
Do you know Sterling well?
Yes, I do. Is that where you two lovebirds abound?
Yeah,
It's one of the places we thought we'd see on our holiday.
Be sure to visit the castle, won't you?
Oh, I'm sure it's a neat place. But we are not really interested in history, are we, George?
No.
I suppose espresso bars and boogie-woogie are more your cup of tea.
Boogie woogie.
That's right. There's nothing George enjoys more than a good boogie.
Boogie, boogie, boogie. Yeah.
Is there a church called St. Ninian's at Sterling?
Yes, there is. And I know why you're going there.
You do?
Of course I do. It's obvious you're in love. You're eloping, and they say romance is dead.
I have a clown nose.
Would you believe that this clown's nose led us to being on this train tonight?
I would indeed.
No, honestly, You would?
Certainly. You have an honest face.
Okay.
Yep. That's a nose with a history, all right.
So you said.
Alright, bye. Hey, it looks like there's something on the floor. What do we do? Click this?
Where are you going, George?
Do I need to spell it out?
Don't snap at me. If you're going to take a leak, why don't you say so?
Okay, I'm going to take a leak. L-E-A-K.
Tickets, please.
Oh, hi.
Why am I so weird
That's a
and
standard
grumpy?
full-price peak return. Don't you have a senior citizen's rail card?
I rarely travel by train. My ticket is perfectly valid, is it not?
Well, yeah, but you could have saved up to a third of the cost.
I do not need to indulge in puffling thriftiness.
Blimey, you're a funny old bird and no mistake. Tickets, please, sir.
Here.
Off to Sterling, eh?
Yes, we are.
Well, I hope you won't be disappointed. It's a miserable place this time of year. Still, there's plenty of pubs and a lovely view from the castle.
Thank you.
I don't want to worry you, but there was something familiar about that guy.
Are you sure? You're tired. Perhaps you're mistaken.
Maybe. But I didn't like the look in his eyes when he spoke to you.
I don't trust them. I don't trust anybody.
Can't you sit still, George?
I need to go to the John.
While you're there, check out the buffet car, George. Unthinkable though it is, I am hungry enough to eat English food.
Okay.
That's hilarious. I'm hungry enough to eat English food. Who's this guy?
Hi. Having a party?
No, this is breakfast. Come on, join us, man. Away, Basha, wake up, man. What's company?
His breath was like the outlet from a chemical factory.
Excuse my mate, he's taking a nap. Sleeping like a bobby. I'll wake him up when we get to Newcastle.
We passed through Newcastle half an hour ago.
And I never noticed.
What is that stuff you're drinking? It smells like gasoline.
Aye, I'll put hairs in your chest, like.
And your eyeballs, too, by the looks of you. See you later.
Didn't open that window, pal.
Why not?
It's freezing out there.
Well, how do I get out of here? Oh, I go down. Okay.
The door was locked.
Where's the pee room?
Oh, no. That gangster creep from the hotel, Guido. Well, he didn't scare me. Hey, Buster. This is a no-smoking car. Okay, maybe he did scare me. It got worse. I suddenly realized who the conductor had reminded me of. Eklund, Marquet's murderer. Guido was still looking pretty menacing. I really didn't want to shoot the breeze with this guy.
Alright, I guess we're going this way then.
The door was locked. The door was locked.
Let's try going the other way, I guess. Oh! Ah!
The door was locked.
Can't go that way. Okay. Oh no! They're gone!
I should have known better than to leave Nico and the old lady alone. Suddenly, the sword of Baphomet took second place to finding the girl I loved.
I don't know. We've spent like, what, 10 minutes with Nico? Like 10 minutes, baby. I mean, okay. This place looks like lots of junk was here. Well, now we can talk to them again. Maybe they have. Maybe he knows what happened.
Hey, buddy. Did you see what happened to the young woman in the next compartment?
No, Paul, I didn't. Have you lost her, like?
She's disappeared. The old lady, too. I think they're in trouble.
Oh, yeah, man, an old lady, too.
Yeah. You gotta help me.
Maybe they went to the toilet, like.
I don't think so.
They never go on their own. Always in pairs, you know.
No, she's been abducted, I'm sure. I've got to go look for her.
What's stopping you, pal?
The conductor. He's not what he seems.
You want to avoid him, like?
That's about it, yeah.
No problem.
Listen, I need your help.
What's the matter?
There's a guy on this train who's trying to kill me.
Relax, man. You wouldn't try nothing with us in Basharia. We are veterans like, so action at Breitling Sea.
I don't recall the British Army being involved in a conflict at anywhere called Breitling Sea.
Well, you just take it from me, pal. You're in safe hands.
See you later.
Give it to it, pal. Don't jump.
I don't intend to jump. I'm going to climb on top of the train.
You're kidding, aren't you?
Just watch me.
That's a save. Nico is missing.
Hold on now, pal. I'll give you a hand, like.
He's not looking so good. Now, I understand why they show us that angle of the car. Whoa, this is dangerous. Okay, that's a death. That's funny.
I am smart. I am smart. S-M-R-T. I mean S-M-A-R.
Well, he wasn't supposed to touch it.
Hold on now, pal. I'll
Like, what he just went right up to him and went, Zot. I mean, the hell was that? What an idiot. You don't touch it. Oh, maybe I did touch it. Did I touch it? Look at that! He just touches it! Like, what kind of dingus does that?
Hold on now.
You don't just touch the electrical thing. I guess we want to go the other way. I guess.
It was the arm that fed electricity from the overhead cables to the train. I could almost smell the high-tension current.
Yeah, I can't go. Apparently, I can't go past it because whenever I try to go past it, I touch it. Nikita, stop it! Why are you like this? There. There. Well,
Let's talk this over like reasonable people, Anthony. I can explain everything.
well, I'm dead. Well, okay. We were right. The old lady was a bad guy. I was right. The old lady was a bad guy. Like, basically everybody on this train, other than me and Nico, is a bad guy. Well, maybe the engineer's a bad guy, and the yeah. All right. I wasn't expecting that to happen. Oh, maybe not the football hooligans. I mean, they're
Hold on now,
okay.
pal. I'll give you a hand, like.
I guess they're okay. They're maybe the only not bad guy. They're hooligans. So I guess maybe they're bad too. They like to beat people up, I guess. We can't go past this. I'm gonna save again. Save on top of train. What if I go this way? What happens? Do I just fall off? I hope I fall off. No, I don't fall off. Well, the only thing we can do is go down. And then what do? We use our rubber nose and make everybody laugh, and the game is over, and everybody's happy. That's what happens.
Nico looked good.
No, that didn't work. That didn't work. I automatically open the door when I go down here, so I don't have a choice. Maybe we talk to Nico.
Nico looked good, even in robes. Nico looked good, even in robes. Can't you do anything to help me?
Okay, is this time-based? Do you have a certain amount of time to react here, or what? I think we have a certain, there's an axe. Let's just keep, I guess we'll just keep trying until we figure it out. I don't like they give us a limited amount of time here, but what's this?
I always wanted to stop the train, and now was my chance.
Get wrecked!
You saved our lives, but why?
We were always on the same side, Stobbart. Different causes, but a common enemy.
The Knights Templar?
Don't call them that. The real Templars were a noble foe. These barbarians have no right to that name. These men are no better than dogs.
What are the Neo-Templars after? What is the Sword of Baphomet?
Not what you think, my friend. It is a weapon, yes, but one which our enemies will find difficult to wield. A double-edged sword. A power older than Dimolay, older than Solomon.
We'll stop them. You and me together. And Nico.
No, George. My journey ends soon at the Garden of Paradise.
You're talking in riddles. Can't you tell me straight what they're after?
The sword symbolizes a colossal energy caused by the alignment of the Earth's natural power fields,
which are focused at St. Ninian's.
The energy endowed the Templars with the power which made them great. A power which made them charismatic to such an extent they could control the will of all around them.
Alright.
How did you escape from the bull's head?
It is a long walk from the cliff of the bull to the village, Stobbart. Fortunately, I know the ways of the wilderness. Also, I have a sister who keeps a garage just around the corner.
Ha!
Maybe not.
Well,
May Allah guide you to our enemies.
Thanks.
One last thing.
What? What is it?
don't shoot
dead.
me. He's dead. Oh, it's blood. It's the circle of blood.
I couldn't think of a single way to extinguish... Nico looked good.
Let's take the axe.
Don't even think about it, Josh.
What? Who?
Look me straight in the eye and tell me you weren't thinking of using that axe on Eklund.
Don't be foolish, woman. I was gonna use it on you.
To cut you out.
Don't even...
What? Who?
Look me...
Don't be foolish. I was gonna use it on... Nico looked good. Nico looked good.
Okay.
The rear exit was
Just undo her ropes, you dingus! Undo her ropes! Undo her ropes, you dingus! Undo the ropes!
Nico looked good.
Undo the ropes! Why are we not undoing the ropes? What is going on? Let's search his
Underneath that
body.
heap of tumbled crates was Eklund. I wasn't about to help him out.
Oh my god. Why can't I undo the ropes? Oh my god.
Where do you think you're going?
Don't worry, I hadn't forgotten about you.
Answer me this instant, George Stobbart.
I will, when I'm ready.
That's not fair, George.
No.
You took advantage while my hands were tied.
When Eklund pointed that gun at me, I thought I was gonna die. I thought of all the things I'd never get to do, and kissing you was at the top of my list.
George,
Uh-huh.
George, we've got to get off the train. Eklund could recover at any time.
So what are we waiting for?
What? George! 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 You're better than this, George! You're better than this, buddy.
What are you doing?
I'm out of here.
Not that door. Do you want to end up like Flap?
Not especially. What remains of him is well on his way back to London. I hope he was traveling on a return ticket.
Alright, this way then. Now take the axe!
Don't even...
What? Who?
Look me...
Oh,
Of course not. I just don't trust you not to cut your own stupid foot off.
Alright, fine. We're going. I'm going! Several minutes later. Why couldn't I just untie her? I don't understand. That was weird. The music is so quiet here.
I'd feel happier if we had a gun or something.
Khan gave me something.
What?
His handbag.
Oh, great. If we run into any killers, we can give them a good buffeting. Didn't he have any weapons?
You don't know the half of it. This bag's full of C4.
Wow. Why didn't you say so? Boy, we'll show them now. What's C4?
Plastic, George.
We're going to shop our way to victory?
2 kilos of plastic explosive. The detonator's broken now.
No problem. We'll buy a box of matches somewhere.
It doesn't work that way. It takes a small explosion to start the big explosion.
Well, that's not much use then. What does that sign say?
Apparently during the English Civil War in the mid-17th century, This place was used as an arms dump.
Yeah? What happened?
Look at the state of this place, George. You work it out.
Oh, stray spark?
You got it. The tower was the only thing to survive the blast.
I hope the explosion didn't destroy the Sword of Baphomet.
Do you? I rather hope it did.
George apparently doesn't watch movies. Because he's a dingus.
It was just about recognizable as the church I'd seen reflected in the chalice. Templars, Roundheads, and Cavaliers. This place has seen a lot of history.
Alright, save as church. Church of Wonders. Alright.
Nico?
Uh-huh.
Can't say anything. Let's go inside. What's inside? It looks pretty junky in here. There's a door.
The wheel had a serrated edge which meshed with the turning cog. Marks on the spindle behind the wheel suggested it once had a rope attached to it. The stone face of the demon grinned with a horribly lifelike expression. It was so realistic, I could imagine the sculptor carving it from a live model. Above the carved cross was an indecipherable inscription. For all I knew, it could have been scribed in Gaelic. I tried pushing the panel, but wasn't surprised when it failed to move.
Maybe it'll eat my arm off.
Examining the demon more closely, I realized something about its face. It was a clever illusion. No matter where I stood, the eyes weren't looking at me. There was a simple reason. The demon didn't have any eyes.
There.
Sometimes the most childish gestures can have a cathartic effect. The transformation of the demon to a clown did just that for me.
Alright.
The wheel turned reluctantly with a creak of complaint. There was no obvious way of removing the wheel from its housing. It was a simple cog arrangement with a handle to turn the larger wheel. The handle turned easily and the larger wheel began to revolve. Damn! Then the handle came off in my hand. The wheel turned. There was no. The wheel had marks on the.
It really looks like that can go in the mouth. Does it not? Okay, well, it didn't work, but it looked like it should work. But it doesn't work.
Nico?
Uh-huh.
What are you doing?
Committing this inscription to memory.
Can you read it?
No.
What's the point of studying the inscription if you can't read it?
Because it could be important. A clue to whatever we're looking for, who knows? I might find someone in Stalin to translate it.
We don't have time to go looking for a linguist.
No? At least I am doing something positive.
I put a clown nose on a demon, okay? That's so productive.
What language is that inscription written in?
You're the languages student, you tell me.
It looks like ancient Norse. Maybe.
Perhaps it's in code.
I don't think so.
Norse code.
Was that a joke? Norris code?
Maybe not.
Was that a joke? Was that supposed to be a joke? I get jokes. What's this?
I scrabbled around in the rubble and found an old clay pipe with a broken stem.
Ooh, a clay pipe with a broken stem. Nice.
That is not a good idea.
Use that on here. Maybe that'll turn.
With the clay pipe in his mouth, he looked happy, homely, like somebody's granddaddy.
Oh my god. We're just...
What do you think you're doing, Josh?
I wondered if there was a secret mechanism in the demon's mouth.
Maybe you should show a little more respect.
For a mythical medieval demon? Give me a break.
Okay, go right ahead. Meddle with forces you don't understand. Incur the demon's wrath and burn in hell. Just see if I care.
Yeah, George is not being a good person right now. I don't know. That one dude, he saw that one dude at her house and suddenly he's just like a dick.
The wheel turned reluctantly with a creak of complaint.
George.
There was no obvious way. There was no way of... I ran my fingers across the cold stone and probed the holes in the demon's eyes. Beneath them, the mouth formed another hole. But I wasn't about to put my finger in there.
Okay, I meant to do that. No. I took the pipe back. That's interesting. I wonder why I did that. No. I don't know what to do. I could take this.
Now that the handle was gone, it was easy to remove the cog and spindle. Under one of the stones, I found a metal coin which was green with age.
Oh my gosh, we're just picking up a bunch of stuff.
It was caked with soil, but what I'd found was a small cog and spindle. With mounting excitement, I felt something between my fingers. It was short, hard, and black. Something I hadn't expected to find here. It was a plastic pen top.
Wow.
I didn't find anything.
Wow, look at all this stuff we got.
I pushed the pen top into the mouth, and it disappeared somewhere inside the statue. It had probably gone straight to Biro Hell.
Whoops,
The
that's
wheel
not what I meant
turned.
to do.
There was no obvious.
All right.
I placed the. I ran my finger beneath them.
No, put the thing in the thing.
The cog slipped neatly into the eye socket.
Oh.
Now that the handle was gone,
Ah.
with a rasp of metal on stone, I eased the second eye into place.
Then turn. Don't see exactly how
I
this...
pushed the handle into the demon's mouth. The cogs all meshed. I began to turn.
I did it! I did it! I'm the best! And it still has a clown nose. Yeah! She was surprised. Let's go in. I'm going in.
As soon as I saw the flickering torches, I realized the bogus Templars had beaten us to the sword. But where were they now? And why was it so quiet? The powder spilling from the barrels reminded me of pirate stories I'd loved when I was a kid. It was gunpowder.
I'm gonna be honest, this seems like a bad idea. We got gunpowder right there, and we have a torch right there. Yeah. This place is gonna explode. This place is going to explode, and it is gonna be a big one. We should save.
I am smart. I am smart. S-M-R-T. I mean S-M-A-R-R-T.
Gunpowder and torches. That's a bad combination. I doubt we can take it.
It was definitely gunpowder, but it had solidified over the centuries it had lain here undisturbed.
Does that mean it won't blow up? Does solidified gunpowder not explode?
Listen, I can definitely hear chanting.
You're right. I hear it too. What do you suppose they're doing?
It wouldn't surprise me if they were holding some kind of satanic sex ritual.
So, what are we waiting for? Shh!
Satanic sex ritual? That's the first thing that comes to your mind? Weird.
Will you look at that? Baphomet. Lobino was right. This place was ancient even to the Templars.
This whole place? This is Baphomet?
Finally, the truth. The Templars had never worshipped this graven image, no more than they'd worship a rainbow. But, like a rainbow, they regarded it as a symbol of a covenant with God, who'd revealed this place to them.
Rosso! Why, the double-dealing treacherous?
On the contrary, Inspector Rosso has been the model of obedience, an important quality in a true Templar. Now be quiet and watch if you wish to live much longer.
Is this gonna be like the Indiana Jones Ark of the Covenant
Brothers
scene?
and sisters, we are gathered here to witness the reforging of the sword that was broken. Here before God's sentinel, Baphomet. Grand Master and Knight of Baphomet, we salute and pledge our obedience to you!
Yeah, it looks pretty not broken.
I salute you, gatekeeper of the temple. Seven centuries ago, our greatest weapon, the sword of Baphomet, was lost to us. Now we prepare to reforge it, to wield against new enemies. As the tired millennium dies, and this world looks for new leaders, we shall not fail. We shall lead the people to a new order, wherein all borders will dissolve. All will be united under the red cross of the Templars.
That's pretty boring. World domination. That's your goal. He's getting shocked into disbelief. Is he dead? No, he's not dead. He's fine.
George, we have watched your efforts to stop us with respect. But surely you realize that you have been misled by our enemies. Both of us want a better world. Fortunately, no harm has been done. We need determined, resourceful men like you. Join us, George. Join us in true brotherhood.
Yeah. True? Wait. Brothers? What about Marquet? What about Pegram and Klausner? You didn't look on them as brothers, only as failures. 3 men dead, and you don't give a damn.
George, you know that sacrifices are necessary. Every great undertaking.
Join you? I'll see you in hell first.
Oh, George, I had great
I'll see you in hell first.
For you. C'est la guerre. Eklund, kill him.
Nice job, George. Good job. Oh, that's not good.
I swear, I just wanted things to be right.
Oh, everybody's dying.
Take them. Kill them. They will not escape.
Well, well. If it isn't the great detective and his beautiful assistant, it's going to be a pleasure killing the pair of you.
George, what are we going to do?
We're gonna save as escape. You know how I said gunpowder and torches? I think that's what we're gonna do. Just a guess.
Come on, Nico. We're leaving.
You fools! You cannot escape us. Guido! Stop them.
But master, the powder!
That powder is from the English Civil War. You fool. It's over 300 years old. How explosive do you think it can be?
I thought it was all over, but Nico had one last trick up her sleeve. Or in her handbag, to be exact. A handbag full of plastic explosives.
Maybe, but this stuff is brand new.
Oh, yeah.
Safe, thank goodness. We blew it up. We blew it up. We blew the whole thing up.
You know, you'll never be able to write your story now.
I don't care. I've got what I want.
Huh?
Just tell me one thing, George. Is our life together always going to be this crazy?
Alright, that's the end. She wanted a blown up church, and she got it. Fate had marked George and Nico. Those who endeavored to wield the sword were buried along with the Templar secret, but fate had marked George and Nico. Soon, in an uncharted jungle on the other side of the world, they would be called to face an even greater threat. To be continued.